throughout this course, we're going to be using Laravel Breeze as the way to authenticate the users. So let's go in and just require this as a dependency using Composer. So I'm going to just go in and type this into the command here, and all it will do is just going to install Laravel Breeze. So if we go down here now, we can basically just run the Breeze install command, but before I do that, all I want to make sure of as well is that I have the environmental configuration set up. So I'm going to go in and just set up the environmental configuration here so that it works fine. So at the moment I'm using PostgreSQL, and for this I can basically just go in and use the port 5432, and it should look about right here. So that's what the configuration should look like, give or take, when you're using Postgres, depending on what database manager you're using. So with that sorted, let's go in and actually run the broadcast install command. And I'm just going to use Livewire with Vault Classic API. We're only going to be using a tiny bit of Livewire. We're going to be using Mary UI as the library for our components. But throughout this course, we're really mostly looking at the backend, so we can take a look at how we will be able to use this new changes in Laravel 11 and how they work and how they may benefit us. So this is really just a course to show you the new changes rather than a big project or anything like that. So would you like to support dark mode? No, I would like to not do that. I would like to use past. And let's just install all of this now. And then outside of that, we just need to run these here. And yeah, so with this sorted now, we should be able to just go in and run these command here. Okay, so we're getting, we'll be having the port set up, or not the port set, but we're having some database configuration that's set up correctly, and that's because the username is not root, it's Postgres. So if you just go ahead and try to migrate again. And then we just also need to make sure we have the project set up. So I'm just going to go into Table Plus here. And in here we just need to create this database. There we go. So we have now set up the user configuration here, and if you look in here, you can see we have the Vault service provider now added in, but in Laravel 10 we have way more provider classes. In this Laravel 11 we only have the app service provider showing up right now, so that's just something to look out for. So we don't even have the auth service provider in here, we just have the app service provider. And then obviously we have the Livewire one here where we have the login form and all that. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and give this video